Hey everybody, welcome to the June board meeting for Judge Foundry. Excited to have everybody back. I think this one might be a little quicker than our past couple months, but it's still a few things on the agenda today. So welcome everybody in. And first up on the agenda is approval of the May meeting minutes. Has everybody had an opportunity to take a look at May's meeting minutes? And then does anyone have any issues with those? Looks like no. Okay, in that case, May's meeting minutes are approved, and we'll get those up on the website shortly. Next thing on the agenda is the treasurer's report.
Thanks, Joe. Not a ton happening this month. Very same old, same old. We took in about $5,225. Every month we take in about $5,000. This month we expended $1,493. That was our normal things, website, MailChimp, and then one-off things would be we spent a little bit on conferences, and then the last half of our tax bill was about $600 or $700 of that. But we should be done paying taxes until next year.
Great. We like paying our taxes. Thank you, Toby. Next up, I have the member report. Our changes in members for June are that we are down 27 affiliate members to 693, down 12 L1s to 276. Part of that is because we were up 4 L4s to 143. We're down 1 L3 to 24, and then L4s and L5s stay steady at 8 and 15. The net here.
Sorry, you said we were up L4s?
Sorry, no, we're up 4 L2s, okay. And L4s and L5s stay steady at 8 and 15, respectively. The total is we have 1,159 members. That's down 36 from last month. This kind of is similar to last year, where we saw the month after maintenance was executed, a bunch of folks ended their membership and at various levels, so things are down. Although we did see quite a few L1s and L2s level up as well, so that's also good news. It's just harder to see in the aggregate. That's it for the member report this month. Next up, we have the Q&A. Who wants to read questions today?
I got them.
You got it right. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
I'll go for it. So the first question we have from Daniel Crabtree is, are there any updates on the Wizards of the Coast Judge program? We still don't have any new information to share on this topic. The most recent information that we have is that SAMA was available at MagicCon Vegas to talk to judges about judging, whether their life or their interests, their goals, and what they want or would like to see in the future. Next question we have is from Dennis Bradford. There's been some concern that Judge Foundry is losing its high-level members and or that high-level members aren't maintaining their levels. In conjunction with the fact that level 3 and level 4 judges haven't been leveling up into level 4, level 5, can the board speak to the process of leveling up level 3s and 4s and what's hindering it?
Thanks, Ryan. I can speak to this a little bit. I guess first I'll address some of the higher level judges not doing maintenance and stepping down. And I think we're still in a little bit of natural attrition. Some of the folks that stepped down haven't been very active over the last 2 years. So we're seeing a little bit of that, just folks realizing that it's 2026 and they don't want to judge anymore. I think that's just our natural rate. Obviously, this question is more about, well, how can we get people leveled up to cover those? So there's a few challenges here. The first one has to do with this gap of judges that we saw post-COVID, post the pandemic. Like we had basically a year and a half where we paused all judge development across the board, and that gap kind of lingered through the system where we were missing a lot of L1s for a while, and then missing a lot of L2s, L3s for a while, and now in a combination of that and 2 years ago we made a bunch of L3s, but they weren't really ready to be L4s yet. That is the gap that we are slowly moving through right now. I anticipate a bunch of the first few L3s that we made in 2024, beginning of 2025, might start looking at L4 soon. The other factor is that the L5s are very busy, and getting folks on track to test and like motivating people who are L4 to get to L5 takes a lot of work. Motivating people who are L3s to get to L4 takes a lot of work. And very transparently, like a lot of those folks don't see getting that level as like meaning that they're going to get hired more often. I don't know whether that's actually true or not, but I think that perception is out there. So it's a personal achievement thing that people want to get these levels, and we would like them to have them. I think it's important. Like my level is important to me. I think there's a lot of folks who care about their levels a lot, and I like encourage the folks that I work with a lot to work on those things and try and move forward. It's a lot of work, and there's certainly space for the levels project to make that a little bit easier, but also we have high standards, so it's difficult to make things a lot easier without just saying, okay, well, now everybody can have a level if they've been L3 for 2 years. I don't think anyone really wants the standards to go that low. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. We do, yeah, I guess the other thing is there's an update on the actual panel situation. I'm working on in conjunction to make a couple of L5 panels happen right now. There are folks who've passed the advanced rules and policy exam that are moving forward in the pipeline. Where this is one of those things. Sometimes judges talk about, oh, I'm going to test for L3 soon. They're talking about their mentorship and doing all that. Folks tend to be a little bit less public about that when they're moving along the process, because the panel can be very stressful and it's a very big thing for them. And if they don't pass, having to explain to everybody that happened is a complicated thing and a stressful part of their life. So sometimes we don't learn that those things are happening, but they are, and we're moving along. Hopefully we get to see things soon. And I'm super excited that we're going to get to do that. And then hopefully we'll get some more refinement of the system and we can get folks there. And I guess I'll also invite anyone, like if there's any L3s that want to be L4 and think they're there and think there's things hindering them, come talk to me. I would love to make things easier in ways that are appropriate and reasonable within the power that I have. So we can do our best to try and make those things work.
Thanks, Joe.
I think that's all the questions. Yeah.
Yes, that is all the questions.
Great. So the next thing on the agenda is new business. I don't see anything listed on my list, but I'll invite anyone who has any new business. If we have anything else we want to cover. Nope. Okay. If we don't have any business to do, then we could move on to announcements. Who has announcements for everyone?
I do.
Toby, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, shop is open. We'll close on July 31st. So shop is still open. You can still buy things. That's
awesome. Thanks, Toby. I have who wants to talk about Exemplar? I see that's next on the list.
I can talk about Exemplar.
Great.
So Exemplar nominations are available until July 1st. Beepril has gotten me lists from the previous two exemplars and images for the exemplar tokens. We're going to backprint all the tokens from the first two waves that we did. And so we're really excited about how they look. Like I'm very, very excited about these tokens going out, and so that people can get basically physically thanks and physically called out for their good deeds, for being awesome. And so we're going to have those printed, and those should, as soon as we close the wave, basically, we're gonna go through whatever process we needed to make sure that people didn't just enter 50,000 characters of the B movie or something as a nomination, and then print some tokens for everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. And I have one last announcement about update quizzes. I heard from the team, and they are telling me they have enough content for our Q2 update quiz. So we're expecting to see that sometime in the next few weeks. I will work with them to get that out as soon as possible. I know there's some folks waiting who would really like that to exist. So I will try and make sure that exists very soon. Very excited for more update quizzes. Do we have any other announcements? Nope. Okay. In that
one
case,
thing I didn't say during Exemplar, because nominations are open, please nominate if you want somebody to get a physical token that tells them they're great. So
yes.
Do it.
You can do this through Judge Apps. Click on Exemplar on the side.
Yep.
It is not difficult. Tell people how great they are. Okay. Anyone else have anything else we want to talk about? Nope. Great. Awesome. Thanks everybody for coming out to the June Judge Foundry board meeting. We will be back at the beginning of July. I think it's July 1st? Question mark? Yeah.
Correct.
Canada Day. Yeah. Very exciting. All right. We'll see everybody on Canada